Hello, welcome to this week's Shop My Stash, where I'm coming every week to hold us all accountable and remind us to use what we have, me included. So today I feel in the mood for some extra luxe makeup. So we're gonna do a full face of Chanel, and I'm gonna throw in a couple of little complementaries as well. And you know what? Today's video is actually inspired by a blush from Chanel that I've had my eye on for quite some time. And it just reminded me of how beautiful the Chanel pieces that I have really are. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's hydrate and begin. Woke up this morning in a Chanel mood. Okay, so the stash has been shopped. Let's start off with a little skin prep. Of course, you know this. I'm always going to skin prep. I'm always going to share it with you because skin prep is vital. You want your makeup to look good? Prep your skin. You want to feel good? Hydrate. You know, it's just a non-negotiable. So skin prep. And we're working on the eyes first. So I'm going to go ahead and put my eye patches. Chanel has these two, and I definitely want to at some point try them. But I've really been enjoying these and then the reusable ones that I share all the time with you. Yes, you know it, lip prep. Vital, especially around these parts. For the eye look today, I love this color story so much. It's so Chanel. It's so soft and pretty. I just feel this gives that perfect balance of soft with a little bit of glow and just the right amount of structure. I pulled my brushes, so we're going to use these on the eyes and the face. This is the 204 eyeshadow blender. Let's go into this shade right here. I'm first patting this into place before I blend. And I'm keeping the focus on the outer eye solely. I love the soft definition that you get from this color story. And it keeps it very wearable, you know? So I've cleaned that brush off. Let's now go into the pinky shade. And this I'm going to use to blend in the crease. Now this eyeshadow came out in the summer last year. And when was the last time you used it? I know a lot of us got it because it was so pretty. Sold out pretty quick too. Clean that brush off. Let's go into this shifty gorgeousness. Just gonna pack that on the lid. Yes, please, and thank you. Clean that brush off one more time, and I'm gonna go back into the pink to just refresh the crease. And now on the inner corner, let's go in with this lightest shade. I do get a decent amount of fallout with this, but you do your eyes first. Problem solved. I'm gonna go in with my Prada liner. And it does a great job at giving definition without overpowering the look. And this shade in particular is gonna open up the eyes just a bit. I'm gonna go in with my Prada mascara. Just some nice, clean, lifted lashes that still feel polished and refined. We'll finish up the eye makeup after base. This is just one of those foundations. Yes, extremely well loved, because this just, it just gives skin. Thank you. And now for concealer. This is a beautiful formula. This shade in particular gives me just the right amount of brightness. I just find it to be reliable, smooth, and wear really well. We did a side-by-side comparison to another new concealer. But, you know, this is a good concealer too. From that brush set, I'm going to use, it's so hard to read these. I promise you. Oh my goodness. This is the 104 brush. I'm going to blend with the brush first and then perfect it with the sponge. I want like a really bright under eye. So I'm going to use this, but then I'm also going to go in with a little bit of a powder that's brightening as well. It's going to come together nicely. That's the vision. Now, while I blend this, I'm going to put just a touch more and have that sit, and I'll come back and blend this. See how nice and easy that blends? It's such a thin, pretty formula. Now with the sponge. I have to say that in 2026, we're off to a really good start when it comes to concealers. I love concealer. I really do. They work wonders for me in my daily life. I have tried 3 so far, 3 new ones, and I'll definitely have an update for you in our upcoming favorites for January of 2026. So see, this concealer brings brightness, but it's not too much. It's just the right amount of brightness. I feel I need, you always have to have a good brightening concealer in your arsenal. You definitely do. I'm gonna let that concealer sit for a moment, and I actually want to try this little thing that I saw. I'm not big on trying trendy things, but this actually, it kind of made sense. But we'll see. So I'm going to take my Chanel cream bronzer and I'm going to put a couple of drops of my RHODE Glazing Milk. What I saw was they actually dropped it in Here, that's not my favorite, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. And we're gonna use this same brush. I just cleaned it off. So giving my RHODE a good shake, and I'm gonna do 3 drops. That should be sufficient. Taking whatever's left over and just putting it on the back of my hand. So here we are. So now I'm gonna just, okay. It makes it more creamy. This is already creamy, but the RHODE drops makes it more creamy. So this was whatever was left on my bottle. So I'm gonna mix it here and then apply it. Okay. And then I'll blend it with my sponge. Oh yeah, it keeps it natural, which I definitely want to keep the base nice and smooth and au natural. Okay, cool. And I was like worried that it was going to mess up putting the RHODE directly in the container, but it's good. All good. So now we can set, and I'm going to go in first because like I told you, I want to keep my under eyes nice and bright. So I'm very strategically going to place my La Prairie powder. This isn't my loose powder. That's my holy grail, but this is actually a foundation, powder foundation. Now, because of the shade that I went with, I can get away with using this to brighten my under eye and set it. La Prairie is very skincare focused with a touch of makeup. This works beautifully on the under eye. So I'm going to go in with a nice light layer, and I'm using my puff method that I've been sharing with you. So I pick up, I remove, so it's a light layer, and then I set. So see, it's a soft, brightened effect. It's nothing over the top. And that's why I love this combo. Really enjoy my La Prairie products. I wish they would bring the concealer back. That thing was skincare. I have seen it available in other countries, but it's not here. Sad. A classic for setting without losing that skin finish. So this, she's gonna go all over, everywhere else. Light layer, remember, light layers are key. Oh, it spilled quite a bit up here, but a moment to just indulge in the skin. Yes. Oh, Chanel. Oh, Chanel. Now this palette is from Chanel's newer collection. This, you can use it on the face and the eyes. We've already done a dedicated video. We've been dabbling quite a bit, but we're gonna use this for blush and highlight today. This palette's just very elegant, very Chanel. Doing a little combo of this lightest and this brightest. Mix them together. This is a Sonia G Mini Cheek, and then for highlight, going right in here. And then what I do is whatever is left on the brush, I'll turn the brush because I was holding the brush on more the flat lay. Now I'll go kind of forward with it and go right over top of the blush. Happiness. Now to finish up the eyes, I've got here the, if I could see, the Eye Contour 203. So we're going to go into the gray shade, and then I'm going to go into the pink. Let's retouch that inner corner, and I'm going to go into this lightest shade to do so. And mascara for the lower lash. So I pulled 2 lip products. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. This one is definitely more of an everyday easy balm. Super pretty. And then this one, it's more of a true lipstick. This one was limited edition. They're both very mauve colors. And I think either one is going to go with the look. Let me line my lips really quick, try to see if I can figure it out. I feel like either one is going to go with the look. But I'm a little partial to this formula. So, let's. And for fragrance today, this little classique. This is just the limited edition packaging. This is a permanent fragrance from Chanel. This feels very fresh and clean and modern. I feel like Chanel fragrances, they're very, you know it's a Chanel fragrance once you smell it. You know what I mean? This is like a little tiny bit different. This is why I love to shop my stash. I know we all shop our stash often, and I hope that I constantly remind you to do so. Revisiting my Chanel pieces just truly remind me of how special they are. And it kind of makes me slow down before adding anything else. I still want the blush, but it's okay for now. Let me know if you like these more brand-focused Shop My Stashes, or if you like the variety. Let me know. Comment down below. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for letting me share this look. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you very, very soon. Stay beautiful, guys. Bye.